Hello and welcome to another reading vlog. Last week was really weird because I tried to like really plan stuff out and plan out writing time and everything, but then I kind of burnt myself out early in the week. So this week I don't really know how it's going to go. It's actually Tuesday already. I didn't end up vlogging yesterday just because I had a really busy day and wasn't really doing anything that was vlog worthy. But I haven't been reading a lot, which you will know if you watched my last reading vlog. I have been just obsessively watching Bob's Burgers because it is on Netflix now, but I'm almost done, so I'm almost caught up with that. So I think after that I will get back into reading finally. But I am working my way through the Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, which is actually a reread for me. I listened to the audiobook the first time and I don't really remember the audiobook at all. Someone texted me. So it's honestly like I'm reading it for the first time. That just happens with some audiobooks sometimes. I'm not like in the right mood to listen to them or whatever. So I'm happy to be reading this. It's going by really quickly. Like I said, I've hardly been reading and I'm already on page like 70 something. But I am working later today, and then tonight I'm going to get back into my writing project because I haven't touched that since like Thursday or something like that, or even before that. And I really want to get myself into the habit of dedicating time to that every single day. It's just my work schedule has been really weird, so I'm just trying to figure stuff out. But I'm going to go and be productive. So I have exciting news. I'm finally caught up with Bob's Burgers, which means I'm not going to waste all of my time watching Netflix now. I'm super pumped. I haven't been reading, so now I'm feeling like really motivated to just read all of the books. But I have a package that came in the mail. This is from American Eagle. I ordered some stuff because there was a shirt that they had in store. Actually, it's this one. So they had this shirt in store and it was on clearance and I wanted it, but the one that they had in store had like foundation stains on it and this one does not. It's just super cute, and it definitely needs to be like washed / ironed because it's super wrinkly, but it has like polka dots on the bottom, which you can't really see, but it's cute. It also has it in the sleeves. I don't know if you can see it at all, but I liked it, and I'm cheap, so the fact that it was on clearance definitely made it seem much more attractive to me. Good morning, good morning. It's Wednesday. I'm tired. So it's about 10:30 on Wednesday. I've been up for an hour and a half now, and I have been on and off reading and scrolling on my phone, but mostly reading, I think. Probably not though, because I'm awful. But I'm on about page 130 of this and I'm really enjoying it. It's just so weird how I literally remember nothing about it, so that's fun. But I have the day off today, but I have so many things that I want to get done. I want to put on a face and get ready so then I can try and film 3 videos, I think. Hopefully, if all goes according to plan, I will be able to do that. I also want to get some reading done. I definitely want to try and get some writing done because I really slacked at the end of last week, so then I didn't end up finishing or revisiting any of the things from like Wednesday last week until now. So for a week I haven't revisited my writing or anything that has to do with my writing. I don't think. I could be forgetting some things. I think I was watching some courses and stuff though, so I was at least doing a few things, but I haven't revisited my outline, so I really want to do that today. But it also is up until like 1:30 in the morning because I got a free bullet journal at work, so I decided to try it out. I'm not a huge planner person. Like, I like planning things, but the thing is I never commit to it. I just never stick to it. And last week when I was using my planner, I was trying to make like an hour by hour schedule, and that was helpful for the first part of the week because I was really following it and then I was getting a lot of stuff done. But then I just got really tired of having my entire day planned out, and I think it was just too much structure for me. I'm someone who I'm really in between wanting a lot of structure and wanting to be able to do things and kind of roll with the punches, I guess. So I felt like a bullet journal might be the best way for me to go, so I've kind of started doing it. I'm not like fully committed to it, and honestly, will I stick with it? Who knows? But I'm really happy with how the title page turned out. I'm not very like artistic, not a good doodler or anything like that, but I don't know, I'm kind of just doing my thing. But I have a couple of pages on books here, so I have books that I've read in the year which I will fill in and write down the title and everything. Then I have kind of like a breakdown, which I wish I would have broken it down more by like page number and stuff like that, but oh well. Then I have a quotes to remember page, so any quotes from books that I've read this year that I enjoy, I will put in these pages. Why is that happening to me? Then I have new releases for the year, which I still need to fill in. I just kind of set up the chart for it. And then I have a couple of blank pages, so I was going to do some pages for writing. I'm just not really sure how I'm going to do that or what pages I'm going to do. So if you have anyone that does bullet journal videos or anything like that and they're a writer and they have good tips for bullet journaling for writing, please let me know, because I was kind of trying to find some stuff and just kind of looking around on the interwebs, but I didn't really find a lot. So in addition to that, I'm going to do, I think, a couple of pages on YouTube stuff. A lot of people that I've seen do like subscriber trackers and like growth count, and like I don't really care about that stuff, so I think I'm just going to do like video ideas and stuff like that, but I'm not entirely sure on that. So then I get to February and oh, look at how cute and Valentine's Day it is. It didn't really turn out how I wanted it to, but that's fine. I've already ripped out like 4 pages or something like that because I was frustrated they didn't turn out how I wanted it to. So now what I think I'm going to do, I had a couple of ideas yesterday that I probably should have written down for what I wanted for the beginning of the month. So I think I'm going to do a sleep tracker because I sleep terribly. Like, I'm awful with my sleep, so I think I might do a sleep tracker and then a mood tracker on the same page, so then I can see like how my sleep is correlating with my mood and then hopefully kind of fix my sleeping habits, I guess, if that makes any sense. Then I also wanted to do kind of like Books and Lala, how she does her monthly TBR. I was going to do something like that, and like the pages read thing, I will probably do that. And then I know a lot of people do like the week on the 2-page spread, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm either going to have it 2 days on each page, or I'm going to have 1 page per day. I just have a lot of things that I want to track, so I do want to try and do an hour by hour schedule, but not so like rigid. I want to have a lot of buffer room in there, so then if I end up missing something, it's like, oh well. Like, I won't plan out every single thing hour by hour. I will have just certain things that I have, like, so from 1 until like 4 will be writing time. I guess that will make more sense once I do it, but I'm probably going to set this up a little bit more tonight, just because this is something that I can easily do while listening to an audiobook or while watching TV. So I would like to do some stuff that I can't do while watching TV during the day, so then that stuff gets done, and then I will revisit this later. So it's quite a bit later and I have accomplished approximately nothing, basically. I ended up redoing my February title page. This was inspired by, I think her channel's Amanda Rach Lee. I'll link it down below, but I think it turned out pretty good. She used watercolors. I'm just using markers in a messy way. But now I'm about to do like the little monthly stuff, but I could do this later. I really don't feel like filming today. I really do need to get writing today, but I think I'm going to get a little bit deeper into my coffee and then do that. So for now, I'll probably just continue doing this, which is like productive, but not in the way I should be. But I got a package in the mail, not sure what it is, so let's open it. Oh, now I know what it is. So it is the Rogue Queen by Emily R. King. Did you get it, buddy? Anyways, it is the Rogue Queen by Emily R. King. This is the 3rd book in the 100th Queen series, which I own the other 2 books for, but haven't read them yet. But this is coming out on February 13th, and it is so cold from being outside. But it's a Canadian author, I believe. Yeah, Canadian author. So I'm very excited to get into this. And thank you very much to Thomas Allen & Son for sending this my way. Jackson, you just want to steal the show right now, don't you? What a handsome man. Literally, my camera keeps on focusing on him and not me. I don't blame you. He's the cutest. But anyways, I think I'm going to set a little bit of a timer, get some stuff done until then, and then I'm gonna really focus on my writing. So it's 2 o'clock. I think the last time I updated was like 12:30 or something like that. I actually don't remember, but it wasn't too long ago. But I've kind of hit a standstill with my bullet journal a little bit. So I have February set up. I don't remember what I had last time. Oh, I was just starting to do this. So I have my month set up vertically because apparently that's the trendy thing to do. I don't know, I'm trying it out and we'll see what happens. And then I have a spending tracker set up. A lot of people call it expense log, but like a lot of the stuff that I buy is unnecessary, so I feel like spending tracker is a better word for it. Because to me, expense means like something that you have to buy. I don't know. Anyways, and then I set up this book page here. So this one has my February TBR. So these are all the books that I'm hoping to read in February. And then if I do follow them, then I will color them in. But as you guys know, I don't normally follow my TBRs exactly. So I kind of have a little bookshelf, and that will be where I write the books that I actually ended up reading. And this will be like different information about them. So I have title, author, and then rating. I think I'm also going to add dates read, and then I don't know what else, like format, I guess. And then here I have some arcs that I have, and then over here I have new releases. I haven't written any in, but these are just going to be new releases that I've pre-ordered. I don't think I pre-ordered any February ones though. But now I still don't know what I want to do for writing, so I'm just going to set it aside for now and actually revisit my project, just because word count is all fine and dandy, but since I'm in the outlining stages still right now, I feel like that is not going to be helpful. So I don't know, I will figure it out. Right now I'm just going to set it aside and actually visit my writing project. Oh, the cat's gone. I didn't even hear him jump down. That's sad. But like, this is the messiest thing ever. Like, my desk is a mess. It actually doesn't look that bad, but like there's stuff on the floor and stuff, so like awesome. I'm also uploading a January book haul right now because I was not able to upload my reading vlog yet. So to kind of make up for that, I'm going to upload this book haul. But now I really need to get writing because I'm procrastinating so ridiculously. So let's get writing. Hello and happy Thursday. I am trying to do approximately a million things at once right now, so I keep on getting really distracted on which one of the things that I wanted to do. So I clearly have a face on, so I'm going to film today since I've been putting that off for forever in classic Hailey fashion. But right now I'm just getting the thumbnail done for the video that is going up later today, so I'm just doing that. And then I finally can post my reading vlog, so I want to post that, but I also want to make sure that I have time to film because one of my friends is coming over later today, so I want to try and make sure that I have time to film before she comes, because I don't even really know what time she's coming at. I also don't really like posting 2 videos in a day because there's always like only one of them really does well, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna post the reading vlog today as well, but then it's so late, like it'll be going up on Friday, so it's like a week late, which is super annoying, but I mean, it's beyond my control. So I think I'm going to set up this video. I'll worry about the reading vlog later tonight, or later during the day rather, and I'm just going to film an unboxing for Fairy Loot and then film a book haul. It's gonna be a big book haul. I don't know, I have so many things I want to do, so I'm gonna try and get them done. Okay, bye. So it is about 2 o'clock and my friend is coming at 3, so I filmed one video. I got the book haul done. That took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but I'm hoping that these next couple of videos won't take as long. I did actually film my Fairy Loot unboxing too, so that was good. So I've gotten 2 videos done, but now I'm going to film my February TBR. I think I'm going to try and do my January wrap-up because I've decided I'm just going to continue doing wrap-ups because I'm a very indecisive person. But my TBR shouldn't take too long. It's only really the wrap-up that I'm like, that might take a little bit longer than originally planned. But yeah, I'm going to go and film that. So it's about midnight and I'm just about to head to bed. I had kind of been hoping to finish the night Circus tonight, but I ended up reading about 100 pages today, which is fine. I have to say though, I'm kind of losing steam with it a little bit. It's just taking a little bit too long to really get going, and there's so many characters and kind of plot lines going on that I keep on getting confused, and the timeline keeps on jumping around, so it's kind of confusing. So I hope I'll be able to finish it tomorrow because quite honestly, I kind of just want to be done with it. But now I'm going to go to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow morning. Hello, happy Friday. So I got home from work not too long ago and I'm now just about to make myself a coffee because I am super tired tired. I don't really know why, because I feel like I got a reasonable amount of sleep, but I'm just absolutely exhausted. But I'm going to make myself a coffee, sit down and drink that coffee, and then once I'm done the coffee, I will start being productive. So today I really want to focus on my writing because I'm just so bad with procrastinating. So I want to make myself like a day-by-day plan, or not day by day, but step by step, and kind of give myself personal deadlines of when I want to have stuff done, because then I will be able to kind of hold myself a little bit more accountable. So I feel like that will really help me out. But I was reading the comments on my reading vlog because it finally went up, and it was really funny. Someone commented saying that I should vlog out, like out of the house more. They suggested vlogging at work, but I can't vlog at work, and also I just feel like that's weird. Like, I'm not going to vlog at work, at least when I'm working. But to be honest, I don't leave the house much. Like, I spend most of my time at home, and I only really go out to run like random errands. And on top of that, I'm just not really comfortable with vlogging in public. I don't know, I guess I'm way too self-conscious, but I don't like being like stared at and that stuff. I don't know, makes me uncomfortable. But I do try and like vlog in public when I'm with friends, but by myself it's super weird, and I'm not into that. And honestly, what it comes down to is I literally spend like all of my time at home. All right, so I've got my coffee made, and yes, this is a Disney Alice in Wonderland mug. Don't know if you can see that. You can't, but it is. I just am a mess right now. I really need to like make schedules and stuff like that, because I am a person who really thrives on scheduling, and right now, do we not have any milk? That's super unfortunate. But right now, I don't have a schedule, so my life is just a mess. It's solid. But now I'm going to go and do stuff. So time today has been like flying by. I'm not even done my coffee yet, and it's like 4 o'clock, so I'm not having the productive day that I had wanted to have. But I did actually end up finishing the Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and this time around I ended up giving it like a 2.5 out of 5 stars. I feel like maybe I just enjoyed the audiobook more, but this time I just, like I said last night, I lost steam halfway through, and I just kind of wanted to be done with it. So while I liked elements to the story, and it was interesting to reread my review from when I originally first read it, because I said that there was something missing and I just couldn't pinpoint it, and I feel the same this time around. There was just something that it didn't click with me. So while this seemed like a story that I would absolutely adore, and there were elements that I really loved, for example, the circus itself was super cool and I really liked it, but the story as a whole was confusing for me, and keeping track of all the characters, and especially the time period more so, and like where they were, that was hard for me to follow. The time periods at first I was like, wait, what? And there were quite a few times where I was like, what's happening? Like, there were characters that I would mix up because their introduction wasn't really clear, which I feel like was maybe an intentional decision. I don't know, I just have really mixed feelings about it. But now I'm trying to decide what I'm going to read next based on the books that I have on my February TBR. So I was going to pick up the Lady Elizabeth, but then I opened it up and the font is tiny. I don't think I have read a book with this small font in like forever. Like, look at this. I feel like there's no way for me to show you how small it is, but this is the Night Circus, and then this right here is the Lady Elizabeth. I don't know if you can tell, but the font is like so much smaller. So since the Night Circus took me quite a long time to read, I don't think this is gonna be the one that I'm gonna pick up next. I think instead I'm going to probably pick up Anna and the Swallow Man, or I'm going to pick up Girl in the Blue Coat. Not really sure yet. I'm probably going to start with this one and then see how it goes. I look like a demon! So this is my poorly applied face mask. Kind of burning right now, which is super fun and stuff, but I realized I haven't updated today, so I was gonna give you guys a quick update, but it just so happened I have a face mask on. But I'm reading Anna and the Swallow Man, and I'm on about page 57, so I'm getting through it. I don't really have many thoughts so far, but I'm hoping to read a little bit more while I let this face mask just burn off all of my imperfections. This is ridiculous. I need to stop now. So I don't know if you can see this, but I took off that face mask and my face is beet red. So it does tell you to like test it on your arm to see if you react, but I never do that because I've never had a reaction to anything until now. Like, I'm gonna try and show you, but it's literally burning, and my eyeballs, you can tell where I didn't have it, and then at my hairline, and then my neck. Like, look at that. My face is so angry. This is so ridiculous. So that's fun. I also put on Instagram a picture of me in this mask, and now I feel like I should put the after effects because you don't understand what happened to me. Oh my god, Saturday nights are freaking wild, aren't they? Also, I was supposed to be reading while the mask was on, but instead I ended up doing like Snapchat filters with my mask on, so everything is great. Literally, look at that skin color difference. Oh my god. All of this was because my skin has been breaking out lately and I have this stupid under the skin pimple, and now you don't notice the pimple, instead you just notice the fact that my entire face is red. So I'm going to put some cold water on it and go to bed and hope it'll go away. So it is Sunday today and I look really bad right now, but I am having an editing day today because I have a ton of videos that need to be edited. So I'm going to edit this reading vlog, and then I'm going to edit a book haul, and then I also did a February TBR that I'm not sure when it's going to go out, but I'm going to try and edit that, and then a couple of unboxings. So that's pretty much going to take up the entirety of my night probably. But I actually ended up finishing Anna and the Swallow Man by Gavriel Savit last night, and I did like it, but I felt like it was kind of hard to follow what was going on and what the point of the story was. It had really beautiful writing, but I couldn't really discern what the audience was or what was happening, basically. It was just kind of a lot of inaction, and I felt like it had tons of potential but didn't really reach it. But it was a good story, and like I said, it was very well written, so it wasn't a complete loss. But I was going to move on to The Bear and the Nightingale next because it is kind of snowy outside, and I feel like that's the perfect read for when it's really snowy. But I actually want to read A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine, French name, Langle, something like that. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced because I'm a terrible Canadian that doesn't speak French. But since the movie is coming out in early March, I wanted to read that one. I also have been making my way through the Zenith audiobook, and I'm going to refrain from saying anything until I'm done because I want the whole picture of the story. Right now, all I'll say is I'm finding it a bit tedious, and some things about the writing I'm not really meshing with, but I am definitely liking the fact that I went the audiobook route with it. I think that was the perfect way for me to go. But now I'm going to go and get some editing done so I can get it done as soon as possible. So it's Monday afternoon, but I wanted to wrap up this reading vlog. The aforementioned pimple has turned into a very, very angry thing on my face. I don't think I've ever had a pimple this big, so that's fun. But I felt like I should point out the obvious because it's quite obvious, and this is with concealer. But anyways, I had a pretty good reading week this week. I ended up finishing 2 books. So I finished The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, which I gave a 2.5 out of 5 stars. I also finished Anna and the Swallow Man by Gavriel Savit, which I gave a very apprehensive 3 out of 5 stars. This is definitely a hard one for me to rate. Last night I also ended up picking up the Annotated Brothers Grimm again, so I read a few fairy tales in here. I ended up reading The Devil and His 3 Golden Hairs, The Magic Table, The Gold Donkey, and The Club in the Sack, The Elves, The Robber Bridegroom, Godfather Death, and Fitcher's Bird. I also ended up getting pretty into the bullet journaling thing in the end. I have a bunch of stuff set up here, and I've figured out my daily page setup too. I won't be doing a video on this as of now. I mean, I might in the future, but just right now, I'm not going to until I really like kind of get into the groove of how I want to use it. For now, I'll just show it in reading vlogs and stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching this week's reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!